Yo. Good evening. What's up, everyone? Let's see if I can get all of my stuff sorted. Helio Pope, what's up, brother? Tess, what's up? How y'all doing? Hearing a little bit of a squeaky in my ears, and I gotta make sure I don't have that. You made it home. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's bring this down here. All right, y'all. I have never done this before. I have never played Destiny on this account. Or this is a brand new Steam account. Brand new. You can see we are literally hot off the press, fresh. So I don't need to do this on any other platform yet. I will be right back. Let me do this real quick. You can see I've never done this before. Had no idea what all this stuff was on here. Oh, I almost got a funny number. Do this. All right, let's see if this will cooperate here for us. Sign up, join the fight, earn exotic gear. Sign me up. Let's do it, Bungie. Let's do it, Bunjo. Bungo. Okay, so I actually took screenshots of all of my settings beforehand. This is one smart thing I did. Let's do it. One smart thing I did, guys, was I took screenshots of all of my main accounts settings so that I could come in here and I can do it. So I need screen boundaries look good. Colorblind mode. What's up, Bat? How you doing? We're gonna do manual for these. That's fine. We're good here. Base 300 power drops. Heck yeah. Baking cookies for Dean Rebecca. Okay, so this is the second. So we have two. I need like a little tool to do as a counter, so I can put up as many flash ups on the screen. That's a great question, Radar. What do you think? And don't say Hunter, because I want to be able to hold my all. I want to be able to do I want to be able to do some things. And I'm not saying that I am clicking through this thing. What if the new light picks the Hunter? I'm the new light in this instance. So here's what I actually kind of think's gonna happen. I think I'll probably, because this account, the whole purpose of doing this tonight, right? The whole purpose of doing this is to get to a place where I can have a fleshed out account that has nothing on it. Because a lot of times right now I struggle, because even the alt account that I use is Heather's old account. So my wife Heather's old account, and she played for quite a while. Like, she played a lot of Vault of Glass. She played from Season of the Splicer probably all the way until Lightfall. So she's played a lot of Destiny on that account, right? Like, so she had the full New Light experience, did all that. So I can't, there's just some things genuinely I can't do on this account, and I can't answer for people. And so my account started back in 2017 when the game started. So the only time I've taken a break from the game is literally like halfway through Curse of Osiris towards the end of Warmind. Like, that's the only time I've really not played. And then episode Revenant. Outside of that, I've been playing consistently since, early 2018. And so I find at times it's difficult, right? Like, it's difficult to do that. So all of these classes are going to get picked up at some point, but right now I think I'm probably, because I'm most familiar obviously with Titan. To be under leveled on stuff, I think I'll probably go with Titan. I think so. Are you talking, Jiggle? Which class are you talking about? Because you posted that before I had even said I would play Titan. I think I'm going with Titan today. Can I do a randomization? I'll do a female Titan. I'm not going Awoken. Ape together strong. For real, dude. Worm God Titan, yeah, dude. Okay, so let's see here. We'll go body. Let's go Exo. This. How about we'll keep our Titan ways. Even if we change our armor, we will always look like a Titan. Cuban didn't get the notification. What's up, brother? Pick the class I'm the worst with. To be fair, I actually recently played like contest mode difficulty on all of on Hunter and Warlock and pretty much held my own on those. So I don't know that there's realistically, the main reason I don't want to play Hunter right now is because I like to really, really juice up Hunter. I would have to go and dive into, yeah, this is a new account because I need a new account to test stuff on. So I figured it's no time like the present. But the reason I don't want to do a new account right now is I don't want to do a Hunter right now is I feel like I'd have to go through everything on the Pale Heart, and I'd have to do like the final shape campaign. You got nothing on your Titan? No, I think like I was saying before, I'm planning on playing everything, but I'm going to start tonight. I think I'm going to start tonight on my Titan. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, look at soloing the Witness and what you can do on Hunter. Like, it's undeniable what they can do at range. All right, here we go. I'm clean screening it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep my stuff on here. God, I love this cutscene, dude. That's the quarterback, y'all. Nah, Jiggle, I'm gonna do some solo gaming this evening, so I can just take things as slow as I want to. But you guys definitely should. You should check out things and see how stuff's going. How you feel about things in the new year. Check things out, because we always hear things are terrible, but until you really go back and check it out yourself, I don't know. I don't know exactly how hard it is. Are they going to give us the speaker's voice again? They called it the Traveler. Like, it'd be ironic if they actually put the speaker in there.
Some say this universe is made of light.
Whose voice is that? Cuban, thank you for subscribing.
Forces flow through all matter and energy in our solar system.
Yeah, whose voice is that?
And beyond. But we haven't always known this. When the Traveler arrived in our solar system, they called it many things. A ship, a planet, a god. Its presence provoked and inspired great change. It terraformed several moons and planets. Our lifespans increased threefold.
Six, do you know whose voice this is?
We launched colony ships to settle worlds beyond our own. This was our
It's like an indistinct
age. But like
female
all
voice.
golden ages,
Like, it's not that it's bad or anything. It just
the
yeah.
Traveler was pursued by an ancient enemy. A voice in the darkness.
It kind of does sound like. It kind of sounds like.
Humanity lost everything.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like Evil Levante, which would be weird.
Strength, the Traveler pushed back its enemy to create something.
Drax, thank you very much, brother. Quad Big.
The ghost.
Yeah, 98. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, man.
Times that
Thank you,
followed
Trax.
the
Appreciate you, bro.
collapse, The ghosts chose the first light bearers. Immortal warriors gifted with the power of the Traveler's light. Humanity faced many threats in those
Deborah
days.
Wilson. It sounds a little
Invaders
too
from beyond
Caucasian
our
to
system
me.
Arrived in droves.
I could be wrong.
Pirates, called the Fallen, came to scavenge the remains of our golden
All right,
age.
we're gonna skip this. I want to get to the gameplay. You guys can look up, or you can start your own account if you want to watch through all the cutscenes.
Guardian?
Eyes up, Guardian. Eyes up, Guardian.
It worked. You're alive.
Our ghost is
How
naked.
long I've been looking for you.
Naked, bro. Cover up, man.
Ghost. Actually, now I...
You gotta put something on, bro.
Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand.
A hive god that likes basic coffee.
This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
Dude, guys, don't look at my ghost.
Don't worry, I'm still with you.
My ghost got its butt out. It's butt ass naked, bro. I ain't seen it look like that in ages. Press shift to sprint. Ooh, it's a hold.
This place
Never
is
mind.
an old cosmodrome, a Russian
Lift.
spaceport. It's quarantined
Ooh.
now, and quite dangerous. But our only way forward is
Yeah, put on a moo-moo. All right, give me 1 second here. I have all of my settings, like I said earlier. I want to set these real quick, because if not, it's going to make me kind of feel sick. So this is at an 18 for me. 1.2, not inverted. WSD G. Let me see here. Up, down, left, right. TO. Fire reload. Charged melee I have set to alt. My uncharged melee. Hopefully it actually kind of looks like it might be set how I need it to. Control plus shift. Interact. Let me see here. C E Q F V B 1 2 3. Yeah, it looks like we might be gold. That's awesome. Yep, Z. Click Q. Right. Shift E space. Yeah, those are good. I don't need any control stuff here. Off. Oh, my field of view. Ugh. So we're just going to turn this off. These are going to be set to... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Are these suggested? I don't think they're suggested. I think they're set for... I think they're set based on what I've done before. Oh, wait. Hold on. Turn this off. Turn this off. HDR is off because I don't have an HDR monitor. Yeah, I think all of these are set. Ooh. Gotta get my sound right. 7. We'll go 5. Turn that off. Gameplay. Neutral reticle color. Maybe I'll go something else here. How about a blue? HUD opacity will go low. Off. Full auto firing. That's one we got to turn on. Oh, dude, there's going to be so many. I'm going to have to make a video. It's just like, hey, these are the best settings. Off. Off. Cool. Okay. That is good. Oh, Dev room gets to be relevant again.
I need to get you back to the city. To do that, we'll need a ship.
Change the background opacity.
I need to find you a weapon.
What is the background opacity?
Careful.
Where's that at?
All around us.
Oh, field of view. It didn't take it. Did it not take any of those settings I just did? No, it didn't. Okay, it took some of them. I just didn't take the It's already to the lowest. Are you suggesting that it should go higher than that?
It's a risk, but I'll
Ooh.
guess more like
Highest. Let's see the difference here.
system. Check. Frayed wires and rust. Check. When I flip this switch, expect trouble. Not good. Definitely not happy to see us.
Man, the game's beautiful.
Right. Grab it.
I mean, I play the game all the time, but
I brought you back for a reason, Guardian. You're a Titan. That means you're a fighter.
you're a Titan.
Because we're deep in enemy territory.
My first kill was a precision shot. Second one was too. Let's go. 2 for 2. Solo flawless. New light gaming, y'all. Boom. Get out of my face.
Stay focused. If your tracker blinks, there's trouble nearby. The Fallen are scavengers.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
Picking at humanity's remains. Speaking of pirates, there's a
Okay, there's a stubborn oak shotgun. All right, we're getting crits. We're getting precision shots with a shotgun, y'all. Oh, it's interesting that it puts you on the fist. Yeah, this is the OG Kvastov, brother. This is the white. Oh, these enemies are freaking out, dude. Oh, they want me to. Not the Fist of Havoc, brother. The only time Fist of Havoc gets used is when a character or when a player, unbeknownst to them, has no clue that this is garbage. Sparrow, good shit, man. Bottom left of your HUD displays the cooldowns for your grenade, melee, and class abilities. Light subclass as a guardian, you've gained access to the untapped potential of the light. Press F1 to open your inventory. Inspect your subclass. Place your cursor over the active subclass and right click on it. Ooh, look at these. Oh, those are cool. I want to. Save that picture. That's a very cool look. Hell yeah, man. All right, let's see here. What do you want me to do? Just look at it. Survive going through the breach. All right. Oh, let's say like someone's like, oh, I played D1 and now I see spin metal. Is that still important? It's like, well, not really. All right, let's get after it. Push back the combatants. The hard-fought battles that have been fought in this area, we had the Reclaim mission, and now, oh, I'm sorry, we had the Battleground, and now we have the Reclaim mission. There were more deaths in this area than ever before. Hold on, we gotta take this walker down. Big deeps, big deeps. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I gotta get out of here. Okay. So as we're pushing through here, just gonna see what we can find. Hop through the window. And there we go.
Thank the light. I didn't think we had other guardians on patrol here. Listen, my fire team's missing. I need backup. And oh, you're fresh out of the grave, aren't you?
We heard your distress call.
So my question is,
Brave.
does Ghost put our first armor on us?
Doesn't help that I rushed the
Because he just said you're fresh from the grave, but I've always wondered that. I'm like, how am I already in Titan armor?
Sit tight. I'll get you
Or like Warlock or Hunter armor in any capacity? Like, does Ghost just have that somewhere and be like, all right, once I find the Guardian that these clothes fit, we're gonna be able to get after it?
You sound like Commander Zavala. All right then.
Because it'd be funny if we were running around in just like a loincloth.
But do what I say, and we'll get through it.
We won't let you down.
Hi, Grim Reaper. Grim Ripper. How you doing, man? Welcome in, brother.
weapon in that locker. Probably an upgrade for you.
Gift from the Traveler. All right, Sondok C. Give me my first blue. I'm up to 92 power, y'all. Let's go. I'm gonna put that in my vault. Jake, get out of here, brother. You're gonna have to start the new light thing, Jake, whenever you come back to the game.
I need you to be my eyes on the ground.
You're not gonna remember how to play any of this. Shoot!
Something's causing interference. My scanner's shot. Might be doing this the old-fashioned.
Cosmodrome Gaming, brother.
Analyzing. I've got a source for the interference. Let's check it out.
Get the falling off that thing.
Venom 23. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Get me closer to that antenna.
So here's what I'm planning to do this evening. I want to, this is free to play. So right now it will be. Motogrammer, I'm just getting started, man. I mean, there's nothing been bad that's so far. There's a couple cutscenes, but I'm still in a super early thing. But yeah, this is a free to play account right now. If it gets to the point where I need, you know, what it's going to give me the access to, and I said this earlier in the stream, but what it's going to give me access to is the ability to understand what are new players, free to play players, like what are they unable to actually engage with? And what are they, you know, what are they not, like where I don't know. What things are we, and I say we as players who just own everything, right? Like just own everything in the game. I always buy everything. So yeah, I think, Jake, I actually think that's probably a good way to go about this account. I think a free-to-play account just to see. And then if I ever want to take advantage of those times, right, like we just had Bungie give us a couple of weeks where a lot of things in the game were completely free. You know, if I want things on this account, I would have to take advantage of that and know that, so. My first defense mission. Yeah, so I'm gonna do everything I can do for free in this, and then let's see what I get gate kept from being able to play.
Signal restored.
Damn. Our team's
My first defense mission
locations are nowhere near each other. Wouldn't split up
has been
unless
confirmed.
things got real bad. I'll track Cass. You find Maeve. Sending coordinates now.
Yeah, I started having dawning stuff drop like crazy, dude. Oh, I don't have a sparrow yet.
Myths say the fallen once lived in the Traveler's grace, but something happened. The Traveler left.
Give me this.
and that
Give me this
brought
heavy
ruin
pike.
to their civilization. They've come all this way chasing what they lost, hoping to get it back, or take it from us.
So is Paladin a fully new class for Diablo 4? For real, dude. You know what's crazy is I've had all of those new vehicles from Renegades. Titan or Warlock main? What are you're playing, Lee? Are you playing a hunter right now? When does the expansion come out, Jake? I've been seeing like ads for it and stuff. Ooh, I got a power weapon. That's interesting that it just dropped on me. Oh, April 28th. Jimbo, when you say you're gonna spoil it for me, that makes me think that that it's gonna be a lot worse than it is. So Lee's playing Hunter, and Superman 1 of 2 is a Warlock main since he started playing. Gotcha.
Looks like the Fallen want to keep us out.
Or keep something in. There's worse than dregs in old Russia.
Oh, it comes with another class on top of Paladin?
Control unit.
What class is that?
This is locked down with adaptive encryption. We'll need access keys to bypass it. The Fallen salvagers might have some.
Okay, so I gotta go get these access. Oh, you don't know yet? What's the speculation? Lord knows there's a lot of speculation out there. I don't have any heavy ammo yet. I've not played Path of Exile. I have played Diablo 4. I played Diablo 4 Vanilla, but Witch Doctor vibes. What is the new expansion called?
That's one key.
Download the access codes. Sorry, Superman. I'm talking with I'm talking with Twitch chat. Jake's over there. We're talking about the new Diablo 4 expansion that's coming out in April. That's what we were talking about. Lord of Hatred. Yeah, sorry, juggling both chats at the same time. Yeah, Lee. I mean, if you're getting tired of being a hunter, that's one of the best things about the game. Now, I won't knock anyone who loves playing one class. You know, our friend Snowy likes just playing hunter. Spartan likes playing warlock. But I'd say if anyone is feeling like burnt out on just one class, just play other stuff. And I was that way for a long time, but I wasn't feeling burnt out. Like, I played just Titan, but I wasn't feeling burnt out on Titan. It's just Warlock is so good right now. Raider got the Uncivil Discourse with PI and Accelerated Assault. Hell yeah. Go, are you going to go solo Witness? Saki Moon, I have been playing Destiny 2 since it came out back in 2017. The only time I took a break at any point was towards the tail end of Curse of Osiris. I probably actually, I won't say tail end, probably just a couple weeks into Curse of Osiris. And then I came back in Warmind. So I think you are, Radar. I think you gotta go solo the Witness, brother. Do you have your refurbished A499? Yeah, I enjoyed Diablo. I was just having trouble. I couldn't juggle so many games at the same time.
Whatever's causing it, even transmats won't get through right now. High contact.
Hell yeah. Do they both have the accelerated assault? That's what I'm missing. I've not gotten a lot of the high level gear from the Lawless Frontier. Nice, Aki. What is your main character? If you played since 2017. Ah, gotcha. Use my super ability. Oh, that's interesting. Devota. How come it told me to use my super?
Shaw, I'm sorry. We were too late.
I was too. Cass, I couldn't get to him in time.
There was a hive wizard, a powerful one. We tried.
This isn't on you. You did what you could.
We have the remains of her ghost.
She'd appreciate that. just...
Hell yeah. Yeah, 2020 was honestly, I mean, it was tough because they took so many things away, right? Like with sunsetting and the content vault. But 2020 was a really, really good time to be playing Destiny, especially before Beyond Light came out. Like that lead up when all of the raids, all of the Leviathan raids were available, the Scourge of the Past, Crown of Sorrow, obviously that was in the Leviathan, but different than the raid layers, which is what I was talking about. Fast travel. Guardians can use the destination map to quickly travel to specific places. Hold tab to open the map when on a destination. In fast travel, let's do it. Imagine having all of the region chests on here. Look at all the new lights, the ones and twos. The ones and twos of it all. Nice.
Even the light has limits. Sometimes you don't come back. That hive you saw was a powerful wizard named Navota.
Navota.
Didn't expect to run
Give me
into
my
something
first
strong.
sniper.
I wasn't prepared. Now it's too late.
The heart's depth requires destiny to the final shape. Defeat foes of the traveler wherever they're found. I am not going to pick it up because it says I do not.
Did you have a report for me?
It says I would have to have the final shape.
Let me know if you
Hold
find
tab. Go to quests. Jake, you got to choose. Are you wanting me to... that is the first paywall. The first paywall to get Arbalest. But the funny thing is there's multiple ways to get Arbalest. Including starting to play Destiny Rising. You'll be able to get it soon. Explore the Cosmodrome. Continue the quest of Guardian Rises. Join the front lines. Fly to the tower. To gear up and join your fellow Guardians in the fight against humanity's foes. This skip is irreversible but available anytime. We're going to continue doing the Guardian Rises quest. Because I want this to be like a long-term deal. So that is the off-ramp, right? So stream has been live for 40 minutes and I've been playing pretty casually. Now I will say it's probably balanced out because I know the game and I skipped some cutscenes. So you say probably about 45 minutes. About 45 minutes to get into that and be able to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to skip it. I don't think I should skip it because what's the point at that point? I just go start Portal gaming? Like, though I would like to do that, that's not the point of this, so. Well, it doesn't necessarily paywall me. I just go, like, I just start leveling up through the portal, right? I mean, if the only paywall I've hit has been the fact that I don't have Arbalest, then I'm not hurting that bad. I can pick up snowballs, which could be confusing. Could be very confusing for players. So here, I need to actually be taking some notes here. So we're going to do, here's what I want to do. I want to do this 2026 New Light experience. And I'm thinking of like potentially even like video ideas or even like shorts ideas. So we could be a set up settings. Don't skip tutorial. Don't buy the final shape for Arbalist. So if you guys think of anything else, if anything else pops up, let me know. Like, because that is what this is for, right? Like, we are planning content for 2026. And I really, really, on this channel, I want to have a laser focus on being a hub for new and returning players. I think that with Renegades, Bungie has started to take the game in a good direction. I think we're seeing the benefits of the portal being there as a stopgap, but not being the main focus of the game. Like, they have gotten back on track. We had one expansion where it was the main focus of the game. I think they're getting us back on track, and they're saying, hey, you can do everything through the paid expansion. But I don't think that that's what people should focus on to begin with. So if that's the truth, then let's figure out what that actually looks like. What's it look like for a brand new player? So I like that, Jake. Like, what Jake's doing, some other people, like, keep pushing back on, like, if there's something that pops in my head or I say I want to do something, you guys are like, well, you might not want to do that. I think that is helpful. So Inso, I don't know if that's true though, because I don't know if that's really the case, just because, like, they don't even know. Like, a brand new player who has no perspective, they don't know what's been removed, what's not. It's only once you start getting in the weeds of things, I think that's where you would really start seeing it. So a gift for you. Ooh. That is a good gift right there. That is a really good gift. I got knockout for free, folks. I don't like that they're putting in something that's like insta refreshing my grenade. I think that's confusing. You know, like, does that make sense? Like, why that would be confusing? Like, if I'm getting my super and melees and stuff faster, I think that is confusing. It's like, why am I getting, like, or I wouldn't think anything of them in the midst of this mission. It wouldn't be until I get to the next part. Like, when I get out of this area and I stop gaining them as fast. I feel like that would be the one weird place. Also, just Pit of Heresy in this area. Ooh. Superman says, I remember as a new player, I just wanted good gear. I didn't care about build crafting yet or realize how important a build is. Okay. That's good to know. Maybe, yeah, maybe we should do like a baby's first build video. Obviously, I wouldn't call it that because that's a little demeaning, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Well, I think, Trey, I think you're right. Like, about players who've been playing for a long time. Like, there's no reason for players who've been playing for a long time to not have, you know, if they've played that much, there's no reason for them to not have the content, right? Like, it's like you wouldn't say, oh, well, that movie sucked because you had to pay something for it. You know, it's like, that doesn't make sense. But I do think if someone says, oh, it's free to play, I just want to try it out, I want to see it, give it a shot. I have a paid account, right? Like, I have what I need on that front. Mod system, armor charge when 6 first start in the game, spent an hour over mods and stuff, how the weapon rolls work in general, what to look for. Yeah, honestly, that's probably a good, I think that's a really good call out. I need to write that down when we get out of here. See, and the thing is too, like, this, like a mission like this, right? How many actual missions where it's just like move through the world and just kill stuff as we're going? Like, do you actually get in the game? Like, we don't get a ton of these, right? Like, this is just a tutorial mission. And so as we're looking at it, it's hard for me to be like, well, you know, when you're prepping for this, like, I can't say that Fist of Havoc is actually a bad super, right? Like, you would never, if you are on a normal account just playing Renegades, like, you played every expansion, go in there, like, you're never going to put Fist of Havoc on your Guardian. But for what they have me doing in this mission, Fist of Havoc makes a lot of sense, right? Like, if the whole goal is just to get used to your abilities and you're slamming things over and over again and you're doing that, like, Fist of Havoc is a really good super for that because you just clear everything out and you got kind of shitty weapons and you're kind of feeling that out. So Gold2 says, I started playing during the Witch Queen era, quit after Lightfall release, 1 legendary weapon, 1 exotic weapon. I come back to Renegades, now I have 23 exotics. When did this happen? I mean, I don't know where you got all the exotics from. Maybe from, like, if you bought the expansions leading up into Renegades, like, there may have been a lot that came out with all the different seasons and stuff. Just depends on what exotics you actually have. See, I'm amplified right now. I'm running like a motherfucker right now, and I'm like, I don't know why. Like, I don't think they've even told me what amplified is. But I'm like, okay, if I'm running this fast, as a new player, I'm like, how did that even happen? Just writing down. It is interesting that they've chosen the Hive to be like this main thing. Yeah, possibly. Volt, like if you came back during the free week and you played some, you might have been able to get that then. Yeah. Like Nuno, Miguel, I know why I'm running fast. I'm just trying to, at tonight and any other streams that I do on this account are going to be like a thought experiment, right? Like, we're going to be looking at why through the eyes of a new player. And so I know why, like, I know I'm amplified right now, but I don't think they've explained that to me. Yeah, that stinks. Okay, so I got a fragment now. Spark of Resistance. Okay, they give us good ones. At least they give you really helpful like aspects and fragments. Can you imagine if they just give us big dookie doo-doo aspects and fragments? So yeah. So the whole Miguel, the whole point of what we're trying to do, I just want to look at it through the lens of like, what are new players seeing? Oh, Superman, you're talking about the Excision mission. Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, look. They put me right here. Put me right next to a region chest. That's cool. I got a new mark from that. Brings me up to 300 for my mark. I don't have any other there. Do have a sniper. Let's put the sniper on. Found a chest here. Okay, you can't put any mods on your ghost. So when we get a new ghost shell, so far I have 2026 new light experience. We have setup settings. These are videos. These videos don't have to be long. They could be shorts. They could be, they could be like 2-minute videos that go up on the channel. But having like a playlist that people could flip through, I think could be helpful. Don't skip the tutorial. Don't buy the final shape just to get Arbalest. Baby's first build video, subclass buffs like Amplified, Radiant, and they might not happen in this order. Ghost Shell mods, armor mods, weapon mods, mods. How many times can I say mods? Mods. Okay, so now... Okay, so I need to kill more Fallen. Mod love. I think I've killed more enemies on this account with snowballs than I have on my main account. Okay, so I see a chest down there. Let's go get that. Okay, so it did give me a waypoint. Ooh, I got a new energy weapon. A hand cannon. I'm going to keep the sniper on because it's the same power. Do you want to build a snowman? White, green, blue, and yellow. Oh, are you talking about the armor mods? One thing I think could be a good video is glimmer sources. Because you're going to have to spin glimmer at Ikora in the tower. So if people are wondering how to do that, I think that could be helpful. I need to kill 2 more Fallen. How about this? How about enemy races? Kind of sound like I said enemy racist. Speak with Shahan back at his camp. All right, let's go do that. Double kill.
According to that schematic we found, the power grid here is linked to a dormant comms array. That array should be pulling plenty of juice from the grid, but it's offline.
Dormant comms array.
Might stop the overload and get us to the superconductor. Trick is, we need to be at 2 places at once to reboot. Ray itself and the power station. To top it off, an Devota is still out there.
Ooh, they still give you Night Watch? Hell yeah. Dude, this thing used to go so hard. That's awesome, Superman. Okay, so it does a legendary breakdown. So we could do gear tier breakdown. Nice. Okay, I have no mods, no skins, no shaders. Rare armor package. Okay. So just dropped all of these. Now I look like a banana. Okay, all of the armor mods. So let's do, we could do Guardian rank system. Hey, they're just trying to help out. All right, now we have a new Maeve's key. See, I think that that is very true, Radar. That's very funny. I like that. So you can pick up Maeve's key now. We're gonna go ahead and grab that, and then let's see here. Okay, so we have our inventory. Is it in our inventory? See, it's not even here.
Huh? Oh.
Which I could see being confusing.
Nothing like having a Titan out on the front line.
Yeah. So then, what? So that, yeah, that I just picked up that key and it doesn't even have anything like it's tied to. So now we use Maeve's key on Maeve's stash here and get our first exotic weapon, which is tractor cannon, which in and of itself is a confusing exotic because it's a shotgun, but I don't know, dude. It's just a weird choice. Just feels like a weird choice to pick. Okay. Complete the mission Cold Boot. Okay, so we're going to go to that waypoint over there. I still don't have a... Oh, the memories. 232. Okay, I'm going to stick around and I'm going to do this here. What's up, Junior? How you doing, man? See, I wish that this armor pack right here would have given me a better shell so that I could have started slotting higher mods on there. It's going, man. It's going. So we're going to try to do we're going to try to go ahead and do this public event here. We could do a video on heroic public events, how to make various public events heroic. Oh, he's gone. Now let me ask you this. Can I buy... I don't even know. Can I buy bounties from Shaw at this point? Does Shaw even have bounties anymore?
Status.
They got rid of a bunch of them, didn't they? I'm trying to catch myself every time that I do something in game and it just like happens. Like it's just a natural occurrence to me. I'm trying to just at least even write it down as a potential thing that I could try to help teach.
Anybody got eyes on it?
Yeah, I think like just a base, like a base material source thing could be good. Oh. For some reason I thought that waypoint was like where it wanted me to go. See this right here. Yeah, I think that would probably be what I'd do, is just talk about the different materials and then be able to be like, well, this is, you know, and here's how you can get the most bang for your buck. Angel, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Try and change your name to see if it works. Try to change your name on Twitch is what you're talking about? Oh, try to change your Bungie name. Gotcha. Can you tractor this? Oh no. Come on, brother. That's like a bad tattoo, bro. Oh no. I mean, I just cooked that. Complete a heroic public event for your my first Steam Achievo. Let's count. Steam Chivo. Falcon, how's it going, man? How you doing, brother? Still solo flawless on this account. Can you imagine if someone did a trial where you had to create a new Destiny account and you had to solo flawless every dungeon? Solo flawless account until you did all 9 dungeons solo flawless. Bro, that would be insane, dude. Hell yeah, man. Honestly, Thunderlord would have been a good one instead of Tractor. That person would be the Guardian Radar. That is true. Like, what if you could expound that even further and you could go like solo flawless account through every campaign? Dude. Cold boot mission. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, people are thirsty for this info, man. They want to know. Revolt, welcome to the stream, brother. So guys, remember, keep those video ideas coming. So we're making a list, checking it twice. Getting Santa Claus out of here. Dude, honestly, you know, I think that a lot of times, I mean, brother does, I mean, he solo flawlesses all kinds of stuff. But you don't, you know, you never see the failures. You never see, I mean, sometimes he'll do blooper videos, which is awesome. But you never really see, right? So some people are like, oh my God, like it's so incredible. It's like, well, about anyone can do it if they're stubborn enough, skilled enough, and take enough time, like they're patient enough to do things, right? Like push themselves in the game. But pushing yourself to do something like that, because that'd be kind of like the equivalent for Destiny, about as close as you could get to like a Dark Souls hit, you know, no hit Dark Souls deal. I don't know, dude. I'm having trouble getting hyped for the Crota reprise in Destiny Rising. Hate the bugs though. Yeah, can you imagine if someone got like all the way to the end of one of the dungeons and they got like bugged out?
We're blocked. The power fluctuations caused the lockdown.
What class? What class realistically do you think a player would be able to do? I think it would have to be Warlock, right? It would have to be Warlock for someone to be able to do that challenge. And I'm not even talking about just right now. I think if someone was going to do a no death, like a full account no death run to solo flawless every dungeon, I think it would for sure be, it would have to be Warlock. Dude, wouldn't it be so funny if that run got messed up on jumps though? If someone messed up the jumps on Warlock. So I mean, I have a lot of exotic guides on my channel already. So but you can't start that, right? So So here's the consideration, right? So what would make that challenge even harder is you would have to go and you would have to solo flawless whatever activity gives you strand, right? So let's think through this lens. What classes have the strongest light subclasses? Or what class has the strongest light subclass? Because are you really telling me you want to risk going through the full Lightfall campaign or the full Witch Queen campaign? Or I'm not Witch Queen, Final Shape. I just don't know. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I mean, so you go through on Titan. Let me ask you this. Do you go through on Titan, play through those missions or whatever, play through the campaign, and then do you switch to another account? I don't know, dude. That's like a different character to then claim. Would there be different classifications? Like, could you actually pay for the skip? Like, if you felt more confident if you wanted to do all of the dungeons on Warlock, I don't know. There's a lot to consider. I think it's a challenge that I'm actually surprised no one has taken on yet. But I just don't think we think about Destiny in that way anymore. I feel like they used to. I feel like people used to think about it that way. Like in challenges, refreshes, like back in the day when you only had limited chances per week to go get certain exotics or certain upgrades that could only come from the raid. Like I remember my cousin used to just reset his Titan over and over and over again. Oh my God. That would, yeah. I mean, I feel like there's so many ways you could compound it on top of it itself, but God, I would love to see it.
There's the control panel.
I mean, you would so intimately get to know every part of the game that way. You would know each of these starting missions. You would know their, you would know the bugs in it. You would know what could potentially accidentally kill you all over the place. You would know what you needed to like optimize. That would involve speed running, like different missions and stuff like that. I don't know, dude. There's so many like cool nuances to a challenge like that could come out. See, we don't get hardly anything like this in the skybox, like movable things like this in the game. Dude, I've always loved the like fluid in the gun. Oh, dude. How nervous would you be? Like, I wonder if there would be, I wonder what the optimized order of the dungeons would be. right? Like, would you do them in chronological order? Would you do them in order of like hardest to easiest? I mean, you wouldn't do hardest to easiest because you probably want to take in some of the loot. So maybe the considerations you would make would actually be like, what dungeons have the best loot? So, Kazi Reaper, you see my videos pop up, thought you'd come say hi. Thank you for coming to say hi. I hope you're having a great night, man. Yeah, dude, there's so many considerations. It's like, okay, do I push into this mission and give myself a potential of wiping? So, Casey Wilson, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, so exactly, Dundon. I like those are the considerations, right? Like, so yeah, Shattered Throne's super easy, but at the same time, it gives you nothing, right? Like, so there's nothing to it. So, do you just go ahead and risk that for some reason with like lesser gear, or do you say, well, I'm going to go get better gear and then it's even easier? Like, I really don't have to worry about it. Or if there were a lot of people doing it, like if this was, let's say, a challenge that people were really pushing towards. Well, are you going in to Dares of Eternity to try to get an eager edge sword so you can skate? So you can make certain things? Like, do you even risk skating? Dude, there's so many little things to consider. I don't know, you'd have to have gonads of steel, brother. I'll tell you what. Exactly, dude. Because, like, Radar, what you just said. Yeah, for sure. Like, and I think everything would be fair game, right? Everything would be fair game, and you'd be able to say, like, hey, if you want to grind, like, if you want to risk it to unlock everything, then I think that is, you know, anything's fair game, right? Like, if you want to do a getaway artist build on Prismatic Warlock, that's fine. But the problem is you're going to have to go play the Lightfall campaign or Final Shape campaign, and you're going to have to do it flawless. And so there are ways in like 6-man activities where you can go in and you can load in by yourself. And so I wonder, even do we say with that, like, do we say, well, people have to go solo, flawless, all that stuff? Do you need to do everything in the game solo? Can you play match-made activity? Like, you wouldn't be able to do these public event things solo. So that is technically playing around other people. It's not necessarily with them, but... That's awesome, Superman. Good stuff, man. When did you say you started playing? $2020? Oh, that's right. You did say that. No, Volt, you're not supposed to be able to do that solo. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do Crota solo. You can join the Discord though if you want people. And hey, that goes for everyone. If you guys need people to play with, we are expanding out actively right now, going through applicants for our Sherpa squad. Sherpa squad, we're going through. We are increasing the amount of Sherpas we have in our in our Discord, because we are seeing a bump in numbers, a bump in excitement, energy around the game. And so we want to make sure you guys can get through what you want to do. So if you're not in our Discord, discord.gg/SaxPlaysGames. I'll drop it in chat for you. And you can hop in with us, hang out, check out the Looking for Group channel. You can just vibe, just kind of see. The one thing I'll say is everyone's volunteer, right? And we have people all over the world. We got different people who work different schedules, so not everyone's going to be available all the time. But we will try our best to get you in there. And make sure you guys get help. If it comes to raiding, sometimes, like if someone's not even done a raid and they come in, they're like, oh, I want to do Epic Desert Perpetual. It's like, well, let's start with like Vault of Glass or something that's a little more approachable. We're not doing that to be mean. We're doing that to make sure you have a good experience. So discord.gg/SaxPlaysGames. If you happen to be watching live and you're like, hey, I like the vibe of the stream, consider liking and subscribing the video, whether you're on the YouTube side or the Twitch side. If you have a Twitch Prime sub, you might be able to use that. Yeah, tweak your settings. Tweak your settings. Play around with that. But realistically, you just gotta live in the world. Like you can try to get better. Try to get better at the game, but the only way to get better at the game is to play the game. If you're not actively playing the game, then you are, you're only gonna get frustrated. Like if you come back to the game after a certain amount of time, and you're like, dude, this game's too hard, or whatever. I'm not going to tell you it is or isn't. I'm just going to say you're going to have to really dial in and focus in on some of the stuff that you're trying to accomplish.
Gets to him first. We need to find another key and access that chamber fast. There's some old caches nearby. Let's start there.
My first purple helm.
No key, but I'm detecting residual particles consistent with cache alloys. There were more chests here once.
It's not a good one, but
there's a particle trail leading to a nearby cave. Send me coordinates
now. I put the thing out there, Radar. I was thinking you might sign up, but I didn't. I know you guys do a lot in. Is it your server or other servers? I know you guys help a lot with other things too. So. Oh, you didn't see it? I think it's pinned in the general Destiny chat. I also think I have the bit.ly/Sherpa squad. I think I have that domain. I think that's where the form is. The build stage of the game can get confusing, especially using the mods to synergize them. Yeah. Yeah, like the mods can make the game, can make certain weapons that like hit like a truck but just feel bad to use. Certain mods can just make it feel so much better, dude. Like, I would love to have a Void Reloader mod on. Who, me or someone in chat? Superman. the Volta. Damn. Wish I had a some sort of special on. $49,000 glimmer so far. Reason I'm doing these public events is I'm trying to get glimmer, guys. That's the main reason I'm doing these trying to do heroic public events. How much damage do you think Tractor Cannon does to this thing? None? Does Tractor Cannon not do damage? Does it only bloop you back? Ooh, Actium, Choir of One. Honestly, goated build. Oh. See that right there. So as I'm playing more and going without dying, it has me like feeling nervous just for playing the base game and looking at like all the ways a player could try to do like solo flawless account. And dude, I almost died right there. Can you imagine just getting blooped off the side or something? Ooh, mini map tip, that would be good. What if a teammate or like a friendly blueberry or someone ran you over with one of these vehicles and killed you, like in the midst of it? You could hit a certain point where you have to be really careful about actually being in public, like public places with these enemies or with teammates and stuff. Just wrote down mini map. Dude, we're gonna have a substantial list after tonight. Briar Binds, Weakening Nades, Aspect Feed the Void, Shot of Gods, Nova Bomb, Cataclysmic. That's a build if I ever heard one, brother.
Power to Cosmo Ops. Requesting visual confirmation of a warsat about to touch down in your sector.
See, we've never really even, like, we don't usually see this thing right here.
I can use this to amplify my signal. Let's collect the charges. I still can't read.
This is a good season to get good with snipers. It's true. So are kills only worth 3 or 4 glimmer each? Okay, that was worth like 12. That was only worth 2. That was worth 2. That was worth a lot more. I don't know what the difference is. Yeah, I was just wondering what they are. GT, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas, man. Happy holidays, everyone. Try to see how bad this new player experience actually is, bro. Actually is. I have the thesis that we are spoiled by the fact that we know what the new, yeah, like as existing players, that we know how good the game can be. And I have a feeling that like it's not as bad as we think it is. But it's also going to be really difficult for me to have an unbiased, whether it's good or bad, just because like right now I know that I'm trying to experience it like a new player, but like I can't. Right, like there's no way I actually could do that. And unfortunately, Heather has already played too, so I know like a lot of people, they'll sit down and they'll be like, well, you know, I'll have my wife play it or someone like that. And it's like, well, can't do that because she's already played. Yeah, Dundon, it is difficult. It can be very difficult to try to harness that, and that's why something like this is so valuable, right? Like going through, trying to look at the things that, you know, take for granted, things that just come easy to you. Had they played before GT? Yeah, it's kind of interesting because there's this like entire game inside of this that I've not played. Like, I don't think I've ever played any of these missions in this way, right? Like, I've done the Navoda stuff, but I've just never. So I feel like I'm whooping her ass right now, and for some reason she's barely taking any damage. I just wrote down the ammo meter.
Wherever she went, I can't detect her anymore.
Maybe I'll put on a fusion rifle. How about that?
Let me help him. Shaw, are you all right? What?
Brother was dead.
We couldn't let you do this alone.
Devota?
She's still alive. Somewhere. We did enough to force her to retreat.
Echo of undermining is what gives you the weakening nades.
All right then. I'm sorry I left you behind. After Cass and Maeve, I was just afraid to lose anyone else.
So were we. That's why we followed you.
Nobody likes to be sidelined. I'm glad
Nobody likes to be sidelined.
I owe you. Prize is yours. Superconductor is over there. Grab it and meet back at camp. For real this time.
You big lug.
I can feel the arc light coursing through this.
Oh,
No wonder the Vanguard want to make a weapon with it. Let's head back to camp and then...
what weapon do you think the Vanguard wants to make with the superconductor that I just picked up? Galu RR3 energy weapon. That is another Omelon. Radar was mentioning earlier that we don't get a ton of Omelon weapons. So it's interesting that we're getting quite a few of them to start our experience here. Or at least maybe we don't get a lot of new ones. We just got oxygen, but that was a returning. Y'all, we got the most candy. Like, so my wife likes candy. Everyone kind of knows that about her. We got so much freaking candy for Christmas, dude. And I don't eat chocolate, so like, I just don't like chocolate. Yeah. Hey, Superman, I was being a little facetious. Yeah, getting a risk runner in the first couple hours. What, we've been hour 41. So it took me about 45 minutes to get my first, what we say, paywall. First asked for me to pay for something. And then about an hour later of constant play, I'm about to get my second exotic. Ooh, that's a great question. I would probably say Final Warning right now. Just because of the fact that you can kind of target it. I guess it depends, Night Shadow, what content you're taking it into. If you're just talking about like passive play, I'm going to take Baradiad, especially if you're on Titan with PKs. But if you were trying to say like, oh, well, I'm going to go into end game content and I'm going to use either Baradiad or use Final Warning, I would probably use Final Warning just for the fact that you can kind of like peek shoot. You can go around corners, you can hide, you can like higher level of survivability. We really are making the most of this tractor cannon we got on, folks. Okay, a little 13K. Honestly, that glimmer's gonna come in clutch when I need to buy more stuff.
Hey. Thanks for the assist.
Honestly, yeah, getting Worm Gods, 1-2 punch, tractor cannon, that's a pretty good case for just choosing Titan off the rip. And back to our conversation earlier that we were having about the solo flawless account through every dungeon. I think that is one of the best. I think that's one of the best conversation pieces towards why you would say do a Titan instead of a Warlock to begin with. Being able to hit a boss with tractor cannon. Okay, we are leaving the Cosmodrome. Heading to the tower. Destiny 2 is no more dead than you let it be, Alberto. Alberto Rodas 8676. Damn, you really got me. You really got me, Alberto. Really got us, brother. No, the game is as alive as you want it to be, bro. If you enjoy it, play it. If you don't enjoy it, let other people play it. Wasting time coming into a stream saying that the game is dead. Exactly. Exactly. D1's still amazing. I played D1 a couple months ago. We had a fucking blast. We played for like 7 hours. We played through every single raid. I took multiple people through their first D1 raids that they had ever done before. It was a fantastic time. D1's still good. Destiny 2 is much better than D1. Hate to say it. You guys look at rose-colored glasses. This game is way better. Way more fun. Way better sandbox. But yeah, go play D1. D1's awesome. And if D2 right now is not for you, then that's perfectly fine. But it's for me. I enjoy it.
I'm glad you finally get to see it. To see why we're here and what we need.
Now Night Shadow, that is true. That is true. If you're already in, I don't think the game's dead. Game's in a better place than it's been in a long time. You know who is dead? This girl. She is dead. She literally is dead. So. Speaking of dead.
Nice, isn't it? It's good to have somewhere that feels like home. For me, this is it. Okay, next up is tower security.
Tower security.
We've had an increase in guardians sneaking in contraband since a fellow called the Drifter arrived. So Vanguard Command instituted a check for first-timers. Looks like the superconductor's golden age tech triggered some warnings. I'm clearing it with some.
That's funny.
Commander Zavala would like to meet you in person. I'll lead you to him. Zavala leads the entire Vanguard, the group that supports all Guardian operations. Lately, he spends more time commanding troops than fighting on the front lines. But he placed some of the first stones in the wall we're standing on. Zavala thinks every life in the city is his responsibility. Even a Guardian has trouble bearing that kind of weight. He's going to need your help. You're a Titan. You'll be able to help him shoulder that burden. Up there in the sky, that's the Traveler. It's where I came from, where the light you wield came from.
Can you imagine losing your solo flawless account in the tower?
Thank you for that. Your ghost has been looking for you for a long time. I'm glad he finally found you. And now you found the light. The Traveler entrusted us with this power so that we may protect our people from the forces that threaten our existence. You've carried out that duty from your first steps in the Cosmodrome. I don't take Shaw's recommendation lightly, but you have much to learn, and the conflict with the darkness is unyielding.
Thank you, Zavala. Had to listen to Lance Reddick's voice.
You should take that as a compliment. I've marked his office on your tracker.
Yeah, dude, I was not making content back in the day
Touch his music.
when all the 801 stuff was happening, but like that would have for sure been. Night Shadow, I don't know if we ever will in D2. If they ever did like a Destiny Classic type situation, which I'm not even suggesting that they should necessarily, but if they did, that's where I think we would get it. But they're gonna have to completely remake it. Like they recently through like court proceedings, they were getting sued because a creator, like a writer, was saying that they took the story for the Red War content. They recently just settled it, which doesn't necessarily mean that they're guilty, but it doesn't mean that they're fully innocent either. But during that time, the court wanted them to like show off and provide Red War content, like show it in action, and they tried to use like Bife's videos and other like content creators' videos from the Red War time because they don't even have a way to play it right now. Harley, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Welcome home, Guardian. I heard your journey to the last city was an eventful one. It may not feel like it now, but the tribulation.
Happy holidays, man.
A Guardian's path is one of hardship and peril. The traveler's gifts paid.
Oh no, we gotta.
But the road is still a hard one to walk.
Helmet, always on.
You told me what you experienced in the Cosmodrome. How you witnessed the true death of the Guardian Maeve at the hands of the High Wizard Navoda. And how you were guided by what remained of the light from Maeve's ghost. All Guardians, at one time or another, are shown by the Traveler how to refine their connection to the light. How to feel and express greater sway over the powers they have been gifted. How to grow stronger.
Hey, get my ghost shell. My ghost ain't gonna be naked no more. Put this on. Now that is when you can do ghost shell mods. Let's see here. Ghost shell mods. First legendary ghost shell from Ikora in the tower. Use Glimmer to upgrade energy. By clicking large gray bar. Unlock Guardian rank 2 to apply ghost mods. All right, once I get Guardian rank 2, I will do that for a full video. So guys, like I said earlier, we're going through this campaign, and then the whole point of that is, or we're going through the New Light experience, and then I'm working on trying to hit like certain videos I can make for the channel in the new year. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Okay, pull this over here. Went for my core and grow your light together. Move your cursor to the Arc Abilities menu and hit the right click. Oh, up here.
Yes, of course. It's on your shoulders.
Okay, we'll talk about grabbing abilities at some point. Like I'll save that for another time. Oh, I did not know you can mantle to that doorway.
Our hunter vanguard a while back, killed by a man named Uldren Solomon. It was a difficult time. Now no hunter wants to take his place.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny, like, that Ghost just told us that we lost the Hunter Vanguard Cade 6 to Aldrin Sov. No hunter wants to take his place, but it's actually Aldrin Sov back as the Ghost.
It's the chosen one.
You know, I don't, Harley. I know that it has. I know it has more to do with the actual. I know that it has to do with the origin trait more than that, but I'm not actually sure what
See, the thing about the Drifter
what gives you your abilities back.
unique. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, Zavala's asking us to visit the gunsmith next. His name is Banshee44, our resident firearms expert.
What do you think? Come say hi at the shooting range.
Last stop
sometime.
is Master Rahul, the Tower Cryptarch. That's short for crypto-archaeologist.
Ah, should we begin then?
Seasons system access. That's how you get access to the system. Let's see here. I'm writing down things I did not know. Like, I did not know that you gain access to the season system by meeting Master Rahul. No clue. I had no clue. Pass ranks increase as you gain experience from any source. Achieving ranks can unlock a variety.
That about wraps it up. There are still people in the tower to meet, but you can do that at your own pace. Zavala sent me a message saying he has a mission ready for you. Check in with him if that sounds interesting, or we can just explore. In any case, I'm with you till the end. You take the lead.
They did not tell me to go check out the Eververse.
Good to have you back.
It's interesting that that kind of counts as a mission.
You don't look too banged up. Bring back something fun.
Neil Tutel, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, man. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, I am on the last step of this. Select the Vanguard node. I have not been on this mission. I didn't even know the Vanguard Ops playlist still existed. KB2Lit, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, man. Appreciate you, bro. I was wondering if we were going to get anyone else in on our team. Was that a full team or did they just send us in? I didn't see it. Well, looks like they sent me and one other person in. All right, here we go. TJ Tiger, little sister started playing last week. His first PC game. So funny. That's awesome, man. Hope she's enjoying it.
She'll be desperate for victory to regain her footing.
That desperation makes her a threat to the Cosmodrome and beyond.
What class did she choose?
A worthy challenge for you, Guardian.
Cass and Maeve gave their final deaths fighting Navota. That can't be for nothing.
It won't be.
Oh, this is actually started from 0, Daniel. I mean, I guess it is technically a Smurf account just because I already know, like I've played, but
Back it away. Eyes down the sights.
this is fully from 0. This is like a free-to-play deal. She chose Hunter. That's her problem, brother. Nah, I don't think anything's wrong with Hunter. I think the main issue I have with Hunter right now is is that to fully unlock the account, I feel like you have to go get like all the prismatic abilities and have a deep understanding. Like it's like a high floor, high ceiling deal. Whereas like a Titan and a Warlock, they are low floor. Warlock probably has the highest ceiling. I think Titan is probably the most approachable class. Like if you want someone to be like real solid, middle of the road, like, hey, I'm going to do good DPS. I'm going to do well in almost any scenario, have a lot of survivability. Give a Titan a chance. But if you want to do, like if you want something that could pull off soloing the Witness, right, like, and have so many intricate things all pulled together. Yeah, I think Hunter is insane. I know Batman was in here earlier. Batman is our resident Warlock. The Vanguard. The Warlock Vanguard for the community. Yeah, there he is. Woo-wee. Get these sploders out of here, bro. Superman and Batman. I also think it's kind of archaic that we even have fastball as a arms mod for our accounts. I think it should just be built in. Just Bungie, just build it in to our accounts. Kind of like they did auto reload. Or not auto reload, like rapid fire or whatever. Full auto, that's what I mean. Just build it in, Bungo.
I'm reading dense hive signatures in a facility up ahead.
Devota is gathering a swarm.
You might be walking into a trap.
That's the gig. We carry the light where no one else can.
I keep trying to slide with snowballs in my hand, and I found out you cannot. Yeah. Honestly, I think that's more of what I was thinking. The auto reload, or the auto, full auto fire thing, that was not what I originally was thinking of. It was whatever that was.
The rest of Devota's hiding spots. She's got nowhere to run. Well-crafted snare. Just doing my part. It's in your hands now, Guardian.
I'd love if my teammates were here. They probably have no idea where to go. I could see a new light turning the corner and seeing that ogre and be like, oh shit. Trey, what's up, brother? The reason I could see a new light turning that corner and saying, oh shit, is because that's what I was thinking in my head. Not much, bro. On our final mission for tonight, the new light experience. You know, it's not too bad, man. I have a long list of like short videos I need to make. This whole list here of things that I can make, whether it's a YouTube short type situation, or if it's a, if it's something else that's like a little longer, but trying to keep them like under like the 3-4 minute mark, something like that would be nice. Yeah, Jeff, I will certainly do that. Now, one thing I will say, if anyone wants some immediate like new player guide content, I have a podcast style video that's on my channel of me talking one-on-one with a returning player who hadn't played for like 7 years. And we went through a lot of different stuff. This was just a couple weeks into the Edge of Fate, so it's a couple months old. Like it's not fully modern, but it's a lot of good tips and tricks. And so that's going to be one of the things that I would recommend for you guys to go check out if you're wanting more content on like how to do it right this second. You know, if you're wanting tips and to hear what I would suggest for stuff like that. So just something to think about. It was good, brother. How was yours? Sad. Why's that? Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that first holiday after loss, man. Yeah, we lost my grandpa last year. That first holiday after losing anyone's tough, but yeah, especially if you're close, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So guys, I promised my wife I was getting off of the game by 11. This is gonna be a buzzer beat. Oh, come on, Shagadelic. Brother, he must really be a new light. He's gonna get killed by these. All right, I'm not gonna have time to do the Spark of Hope thing this evening, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out this evening and just checking out what it actually looks like to be a new light. This is the first time I've done this. First time I've done this since I started playing back in 2017. So I have no real concept for what this actually looks like. Kind of top to bottom here. I'm looking right now for you, Jeff. Here is that video I was sharing. I'm going to share it here in both chats. This is my conversation. It's called Destiny 2 Player Returns After 7+ years. Let's discuss everything that has changed. And that was a breakdown for you. So, Jeff, you should definitely check that out. Guys, until next time, be blessed. I got to get out of here or I'm going to be in trouble. And it's going to be a long time until next Christmas. So, guys, have a good night. Be blessed. Talk to you soon. Peace.
Novota is no more.